23 fabulous things you didn't know had a name. 23. What's in a name? Well, this list will tell you everything. Today we look at some objects that you may see every day, but didn't even know it had a name. Like, did you know that the prongs on your fork are called tines? Me either. 22. Smells like heaven. Ask someone what their favorite smell is, and many will tell you that it's the smell of nature after it has rained. That amazing smell actually has a name, and that is petrichor. 21. Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. This one makes total sense, but I admit that I never knew it until today. The little plastic item that gets stuck in the middle of your pizza, which prevents the box from sinking into your delicious cheesy pizza, is called a box tent. Clever and spot on. 20. Something to chew on. I remember some of the kids I went to school with used to chew on those metal bits at the end of their pencils. Even just saying it makes my body cringe a little. Metal on teeth, not a good combination. That metal piece is called a ferrule, and its job is to keep the eraser in place. 19. Brush twice a day. If someone asked you what a nurdle was, you might reply, "Don't you mean a hurdle?" Then they would say, "No, a nurdle." After watching this video, you can reply with confidence that a nurdle is the small amount of toothpaste you put on your toothbrush morning and night. 18. Roll the dice. And when you're trying to get your lucky number 7, you count your pips. Your what, you may say? Pips are the actual name given to the little dots on the dice that have a numerical value. So next time you're playing snakes and ladders with your kids, regale them with your incredible general knowledge. 17. I'd like a zarf with that, please. Any barrister will look at you very strangely if you had to request one of those when ordering your daily cup of coffee. However, there is another, more familiar name for a zarf, and that is a sleeve. 16. Nice buns, hun. Ever look at something and thought, that looks exactly like a bottom? Nattyform is the word you can use to describe just that. Anything that looks like a bum is known as a nattyform. 15. Going bananas. My least favorite part of a banana is the long stringy bits. I make sure I remove them all before I eat my banana. Those long stringy bits also have an equally unpleasant name. They're known as flume bundles. Try saying that with a mouthful of banana. 14. Snap. Most people have tried to Google themselves, and the results may surprise you. Often there are many people who share your name, and their stories get shown in the results along with yours. That is, if you have done anything that has captured the attention of the online world. The term used to describe that is Google Ganger. 13. I'm so angry I could swear. We've all written a text, WhatsApp, or email to a friend, and instead of using actual swear words, have used a combination of hashes, stars, exclamation marks, and basically all those typographical symbols, just to show how angry we are. There's a super word for those types of swear words, grawlix. Doesn't that sound fabulous? 12. No mean feat. It must have taken a team of professionals to ensure that Superman's signature locks were always in place. And that little bit of curling hair in the front is apparently called a feat. 11. Shh, listen. If you're a girl and you've ever worn a beautiful ball gown to a dance or function, you will know what I'm talking about now. You know when the skirts of the gown make that swishing, rustling sound? That is known as a scroop. It refers to the sound the silk makes when it's moved, and it's a beautiful sound, isn't it? 10. Oh, na na na. There are countless songs out there that have sections of the music that don't feature actual lyrics, but rather have words with no actual meaning, like na 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 or da-do run run. Anyway, those words have a word to describe them, and that is vocables. 9. Once you pop, you can't stop. Opening the bottle of champagne is always a special occasion. More often than not, it's to celebrate something amazing. But opening the bottle, in my opinion, is celebration enough. That little wire bit that helps to secure the cork in place is called an agraff. 8. So not necessary. Between your mouth and your nose is a little groove, and that little groove has a name. It's the philtrum, and in mammals it's used to carry much needed moisture from the mouth to the nose pad. But in humans it's thought to serve absolutely no purpose. 7. Give it a punt. The bottom part of a bottle of wine, where it curves inward, is referred to as a punt. Going back in time, BUNS were the name of the glass blowers that would make the wine bottles like this, so that the bottle would stand properly, and it was thought to add to the bottle's integrity. 6. You should be a doctor, because your handwriting is so bad. It must be tough as well for teachers, who often get a number of essays or work back, and the writing is illegible. The word to describe that terrible handwriting is griffonage, rather a lovely sounding word to describe something not so lovely. 5. Bright lights. Have you ever shut your eyes really tightly and seen all of those colorful lights? They're known as phosphenes, and they get their name from the Greek words meaning to show light. They occur when pressure stimulates the cells of the retina. 4. Feeling butterflies. I always thought this was a made-up word and didn't realize it was real until making this list. The collywobbles occur when you feel anxious or nervous and your stomach feels completely topsy-turvy. I think this may be my new favorite word. 3. In case you were wondering. Every time you get dressed now, you're going to think of this new word you learned. The hole in your clothing where your arms come out of is known as an arm sky. 2. Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. There's a very awkward spot on your back which is virtually impossible to reach, and when you have an itch there, can drive you up the wall. That area between your shoulder blades is the acnestus, and it's definitely better if you have someone close by to scratch it for you. 1. Give me 5 minutes. There's a super meme about how you never get as much cleaning done as you do in the time just before visitors arrive. The word used to describe your frantic cleaning is called scurryfunge. Apparently the word has been around for a very long time and we've just forgotten about it. Which of these words was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos just like this. Thanks for watching.